Lately on the show, we've had a lot of by the ways.
What
do you
mean?
Well, they'll be telling us about their amazing date night and how great it was. And then at the very end, they'll say, by the way,
BT dub.
I should mention I accidentally unscrewed my fake leg while I was driving her home. And I lost control and swerved across 4 lanes of traffic, and we crashed into a police station.
Semi-truck.
Wow. Big crash.
And
I mean, timing is everything, Jeff.
And that happened twice.
Oh,
So
dang.
could have had something to do with it, but I doubt it.
What, do you leave one crash and just get another one?
You gotta screw the leg back on, drive, it's a process.
Thing is, we've got another never before heard, strange, out of the blue, by the way, coming up when you hear your brand new second date update next. It's extremely rare on our show when we find 2 people who actually met in person and decided to go out on a date.
I know. Yeah. I'd say it's like 1 in 20 of these things, right?
It's just rarer and rarer. But for one of our listeners, Scott, who's on the phone with us right now, that did not happen.
Oh. Jeffrey, why even bring it up then?
I'm just saying, he's part of the normal people now. He met her online and slid into her DMs like a boss.
Okay.
I honestly don't know much else about their rendezvous besides that, but I do know he's on the phone right now. Scott, welcome to the show.
Hey, everybody. Thanks for having me.
I'm always curious. Like, you didn't know her at all?
No, just one of those, weird connections.
Okay. So what did you say in her DMs to get her attention?
Well, can we get her name first?
Oh, I guess.
She's a person, Brooke.
Right
with
now, she's
feelings
just
and
a
names.
hot lady on Instagram to me.
Yeah, what's this piece of meat's name?
Yeah.
Her name's Alexandra.
Alexandra.
Okay. We promise to be more respectful going forward. here.
Now, what did you say to Alexandra in her DMs?
Well, so I saw a photo. It was photos from BrickCon. I was just looking at photos
From what?
Say that? What?
BrickCon. It's the largest Lego convention.
Oh.
I took my kids to that.
Oh, and you didn't know
Oh, you didn't know what it was?
I mean, I don't know. It was down at the, event center. So it was,
Brooke just wanders into random buildings.
I called
with
it the
her
Lego
children.
thing. It is amazing, though. What photos did she have?
There's a picture of her with one of the exhibits in the background, which is the London Bridge.
Yeah, that one's cool.
And so what did you comment on that photo?
I said, I took that same picture, LOL.
So it wasn't a sexy DM that you gave her.
Just a friendly
No,
one.
just sort of oh, this is so cool. I love this photo.
Yeah.
That exhibit was actually my favorite.
Okay.
What did she say? Did she reply?
She was like, oh my gosh, mine too.
Her
I
favorite.
stood in line for 2 hours waiting to get this picture.
Whoa.
And I was like,
Dang.
I did too. And then I'm looking back at the selfies that I took while I was standing in line, and I see her in one of my own selfies, 10 people back.
You guys were there at the exact same time in the exact same line.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Weird. That is
Oh.
Did you send her the selfie so she could see? What a...
I mean, look, when you have a perfect way in, you got to use it.
Yeah. Well, how'd you present it, though? You weren't like, hey, I have a secret picture of you.
No, I was 2 hours. Try 3. and sent the photo of me in line too. And I was like, oh my God, that's you in the background, isn't it?
Okay.
Oh my God. I bet she reacted just like we did. Whoa.
Or wow, that's creepy.
No, she was like, no way.
Okay.
Small
Okay,
world.
good.
Do you turn this into a date?
I did. I was like, let's go do drinks and then go to the Lego store.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Boom.
Perfect.
All right.
I think it's fantastic.
Keep it rolling.
Yeah, in retrospect, I'm kind of like, maybe we should have done the Lego store and then drink.
Oh, because then you could have brought your Legos with you and built some stuff.
Yeah, and being drunk in the Lego store is not necessarily the greatest idea ever.
Out of my way, kid.
How many
I'm the
drinks?
one with the money. You don't got any money.
I was thinking 1 or 2 drinks, not you guys are out doing shots.
I don't know how to do 1 or 2 drinks.
No, but they put up big setups in the Lego store, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
To showcase what you can do. So
Fun,
sometimes
yeah.
being a little tipsy around there is whoa.
Oh, it's almost scary.
Oh my
like,
God.
you don't
Did something
hurt
bad
you,
happen?
Break anything.
Yeah, well, I broke the wing off of one of their little models. But it wasn't a big one, and somebody can definitely fix it very easily. I just sort of hid it away.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know, though. It's like drunk adults, small children. They're really the same type of people.
Did you feel like you were building a connection with Alexandra that time?
I definitely thought so, because The last thing that we did in the night, right, is I bought a model, like a build-your-own model of the International Space Station.
Wow.
Whoa.
So you're
That's-
showing her you got money, too.
Yeah.
Well, I showed her that I had date number 2 lined up right in that box.
You guys can put it together.
That's
Smart.
clever.
That is smart.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, I don't understand the problem here at all.
Was she
Legos
excited?
is good foreplay, too.
Yeah.
I've never heard that.
What was her reaction to that?
It seemed good to me. Look, I thought we had a great. I'm calling you guys because I'm confused.
Yeah, true.
And looking back, is there anything that you think maybe could have gone wrong on the date?
The only weird thing that I can think of, and I admit that this was probably an ill-advised choice, is I've been drinking a lot of coffee,
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Coffee's great.
but I was definitely ugh, I feel like my teeth look disgusting.
Oh.
And so I was Googling what are quick ways to whiten your teeth a little bit.
And this is before the date that you're Googling this.
Yeah, before the date.
Okay.
And I saw that if you put a little bit of Vapo Rub on your teeth, it's supposed to do some quick whitening.
Oh.
Really? I bet it would just taste like freaking peppermint.
the
crap.
stuff that's you put on your chest to help with
Gel.
congestion and
Yeah.
stuff?
Yeah.
I saw somewhere that there's a meme that said that's just spicy Vaseline.
Yeah, it really just is.
So you really did that?
Yeah, I did that. I mean, I'm not proud of it, but I was panicking and,
Did you kiss her like she might have tasted this?
Or her lips are still
Yeah.
numb from the experience.
It smells like peppermint, right?
in my head, all I could feel was that smell, but I don't actually know if she could smell anything.
It is like a medicine-y, weird.
You kept it on for the whole date.
Yeah, but it doesn't stay on the whole, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but it's
He's just reapplying.
like in
Whole day.
beauty
Yeah.
queen stuff or dance, people you used to put Vaseline on their teeth so that they would smile the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes what happens is your smile drops and you just look like you're grimacing.
Is your face stuck
You know?
in one position, bro?
Or you talk the way Brooke was just talking
Yeah,
the entire
exactly.
date.
You can't put your top lip down.
I didn't spend the whole night talking like this.
Okay.
Okay.
That would be
As long
Well,
obvious.
that's good.
Just
We
want to make
avoided
sure.
that.
It feels like there's a lot to choose from at this point.
Still a mystery.
We'll pick option A through Z when we
Yeah.
call her and try and get you your second date update right after this. All right?
Thank you.
All right, man. Hold on. One of our listeners, Scott, is on the phone, and he slid into his date's DMs.
Yeah.
Apparently, they were both at BrickCon together, the big Lego exhibition.
God, didn't even know it. That's so crazy.
Yeah, didn't realize till they checked back at their photos and saw they were both there at the same time.
Cool.
So he asked her out from there, and they had drinks, hit up the Lego store,
I mean, perfectly themed date.
and
Yeah,
even
please.
bought a really cool set that they could build together on their second date, which never happened. So-
Not yet, Jeffrey.
That's what
Stay
we're going to try to
positive.
do
Yes.
here. But regardless on if we get her on the phone and of what she says, Scott, if she's not up for it, I already spoke to Jose and Alexis off the show, and they say that you can bring that space station Lego set here and work on it with them because they have a lot of downtime
Legos
here.
are way too hard for me. I don't find them fun.
Oh my God.
I'm
Okay.
down.
Jose would be distracted in 1 minute.
Are you interested in building it with them?
I mean, look, it's not a bad consolation prize.
Okay.
Awesome.
Is
I'm
it
looking
not,
forward
though?
to it.
That sounds like my personal
I'll cheer
hell.
you on while you build it.
Yeah.
But we should also mention that Scott told us about a quick teeth whitening hack that he did right before the date. He put
yeah.
Vapo Rub on his teeth. He didn't believe that his date, Alexandra, noticed.
How could she not, though? That is the hard piece.
Yeah.
Kind of clear. I don't know.
I don't think we should mention it unless she brings it up.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
good call. Because it sounds like it was a non-factor from his story.
And he's just trying to, make himself the best version of himself.
I've done it before.
Vapor
Oh,
rub?
is it hurt?
I didn't put it on my teeth, though. I put it on a different section.
Oh, so it probably did hurt a little bit.
It did
Okay.
feel kind of good.
They probably noticed.
Yeah.
Oh, they noticed. They requested it.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Let's go back to Scott.
Okay.
Please.
Yeah.
Scott, we'll talk about the Vicks hot tub later, but
Hot
let's...
tub now. What the
Not even a kiddie pool, Jeff?
crazy? Does it even
I go all in. Anyway.
Okay.
Here we go. I'm going to call Alexandra. Let's try and get your second date update here.
Hello?
Hey, is this Alexandra?
This is Alexandra. Who's this?
Hey, my name is Jeff, and there's actually a whole bunch of people
Yeah.
here.
What's up, Alexandra?
Brooke, Jose, Alexis, we're all part of Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
Yeah.
It's a radio show.
How can I help you?
Well, you could help us by maybe talking to us a little bit about your recent date you went on with a guy named Scott.
Wait, you're calling me about a date that I went on?
Yeah, this is part of a segment that we do called Second Date Update.
Oh.
It's where listeners want to go out with somebody a second time, but they're having trouble organizing the date.
Yeah.
This is a good thing. I mean, Scott really liked you.
Okay. Sorry, what was your question?
Did you say, okay, you'll go on the date? Because that would make this really easy.
We just hang up now.
No, that's not our question.
Oh,
I mean,
okay.
it will be eventually.
yet.
But
Why don't you start by telling us what you thought of Scott and
go.
your time together?
Okay. He seemed nice, and I had a good time.
Oh, good. Did you
good.
like his date idea? He said you guys went to drinks and Legos.
Yeah, I mean, he was a little bit more into Legos than I was, but like, it was nice to have like a shared connection.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. What was your favorite part of the night?
I don't know. I guess like looking around the Lego store together.
Oh.
Fun.
And then let's go to the worst part of your night.
Oh,
Play a little hot and cold here.
Yeah.
okay, a little contrast
I mean,
game.
it is important information that we need.
Maybe
maybe-
the worst part
maybe-
was when it ended. Aww.
Is that the case, Alexandra?
You know what I mean, guys?
No, not exactly.
Okay.
Okay.
So you do have a worst part.
Well, I don't want to be mean.
I understand that, but the deal is for our listeners when they sign up to do this, they understand that they might hear something that sounds a little controversial or a little unpleasant, but they're totally cool with it.
Yeah. I mean, Scott's open to growing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Yeah.
He's a chill guy.
Okay. I don't know. Like we went and had a few drinks first, and then we went to the Lego store. We were walking around, and there's this part in the back of the store. It's like really dark with a black light, and like they have like the glowing Legos.
Oh, cool.
Oh, yeah.
So we were like looking at those back there, and he like grabbed a box and he like turned around to show me, and he smiled really big, and I don't know, his like teeth were like glowing. They were like glowing green.
Oh.
Green. That makes sense.
Like from the
Oh.
from the.
Yeah.
From
With the black
light?
light?
Okay.
I don't know
Yeah,
what it was, like if it was just affecting his teeth weird. I was like, I don't know. It just really freaked me out, and
Yeah.
it just
That's
lasted like
exactly what I was saying is probably what happened.
Okay.
Wait, no, we
Yeah.
didn't talk about this part.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Alexandra, I don't know if you heard that. Scott is there on the other line,
And he's
clearly embarrassed a little bit.
what?
Yeah, that's how
Okay.
the segment works. We have them listening.
So yeah, this must be exactly what I was talking about, you guys. So
What?
this is super awkward, but it was just like a dumb thing that I did to try to whiten my teeth a little.
Or a lot.
But I don't understand. Like, what's the dumb thing that you did?
he put in his glow in the dark dentures on accident.
Darn it. I hate when I do that.
I put Vapo Rub on my teeth to try to make them look a little whiter.
There it is.
And it must have showed up on the black light.
Yeah, it does.
I mean,
I forgot that is a reaction to it, though.
Is it really?
Yeah.
I know normal teeth like are supposed to glow blue in black light, but green is.
Probably like the green hue.
Yeah.
From the...
Does Vapor Rub even work like that?
I don't know. How does his teeth look? That's up to you.
Yeah.
I mean, in the black light, it was really weird. But not in the black light. They looked normal.
Oh,
So it worked.
Hey,
Okay.
there we go.
no yellow staining or anything like that?
I don't think so. I don't know.
I never should have went back there. You never would have known.
Well, that's
I
what
mean-
happens when you drink. You're like naturally drawn to black light areas and like clubs and bars.
You could understand. I mean, as a female, like who hasn't done a beauty hack that's backfired, right?
Sure.
Yeah, no, I get that. That's a little weird, right?
Whatever works for beauty, that's what I hear.
If I'm coming clean about everything, I might as well just come clean about everything. It's that, and I have a hair implants, and that's it. That's all my secrets on the table.
Oh, fake hair.
Okay.
All
I
right.
mean,
I don't think she noticed.
no.
So they must be really good, Scott. Or she doesn't care.
Honesty hour.
That's really interesting, Scott.
Yeah.
You have hair plugs, huh?
Yeah, but it's that and that I did a dumb thing with Vapo Rub, and that's all I got.
See?
Yeah.
Just trying to
everything.
improve himself.
Maybe we could even things out, and Alexandra, you could share something that you do to make yourself appear more beautiful.
See? It could be lip filler
Maybe a
or
little tissue stuffage.
Just be vulnerable here for a second with him. He was vulnerable with you.
I mean, I guess sometimes I use lemon wedges on my knees.
What?
Oh.
What does that do?
For what?
Is that like smooth skin kind of thing, or?
Yeah, it's supposed to like smooth out the skin down there.
Okay. A little citrus
Look
cap.
at that. She's got wrinkle-free knees, Scott.
Yeah.
After you thought she couldn't get cuter.
And her knees are packed with vitamin C.
Kind of a weird, odd, but perfect couple.
Yeah, in a weird way, they go together.
I will happily try rubbing lemons on my knees.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, you guys
All right.
should do this together.
Yeah,
He's
you
with
should be
it.
rubbing lemons on each other and vapor rub everywhere while you build that International Space Station set together.
You just described one sexy night. Yeah.
Seriously. We could help make that happen and offer to pay for a second date if you're willing to see him one more time, Alexandra.
Oh, come on.
Just think about it. With the lemons and the Vicks, it's going to smell amazing in that
Liked
room.
him. It was just some green
And don't forget the
tea.
hair plugs too,
Oh,
Jose.
and the hair plugs.
She
Yeah.
didn't even notice. They must look great. Come on.
Yeah,
Give
strong-
him a chance.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Wait, yes?
We got an okay shirt.
Oh, my
We'll
God.
take it. Love it. We'll take
You
it.
guys work some magic on this show.
That's right. Scott, you should feel really good, although there's like a 95% chance she didn't really mean it when she said yes.
That's still a 5% chance she did,
That's
Jeff.
right. We're sticking on to it.
That's right.
So should I like call you, Alexandra, or text you?
Oh.
I'll get back to you.
Oh.
Okay, so now I think it's only 98%.
Yeah, that sounds like love to me.